Netherlands man is back, and I want to talk about a strategy of being poor. How to be poor. A guide. First step, always spend all of your money. Always. And I mean always spend all of your money. The moment you get any money, you spend it all. No savings at all, no emergency fund, no nothing. Just spend it all and spend it on just absolute nonsense that loses more than half of its value in 1 year. So that's the best way to the first step of being poor and how to properly be poor. Second step of being poor is to get debt. To get in debt, but not for good reasons, not for a house, not for anything, for the same thing as the first step, for absolute garbage. And even an abonnement subscription is debt. In terms of a phone, let's say, because a phone loses its value about 50% in 1 year or more, depending on the phone. And then do it with a carrier that gives you the phone and makes you pay it on a monthly basis. So, and it gets you a bit of extra charge for the phone just because you are paying it in 2 years. So get a loan to get depreciating assets. Third way is consume bad stuff. Just consume bad food, bad social media, consume everything bad. And try to not go outside and do all kinds of free activities. No, only do expensive activities. Order food at home instead of cooking because you deserve it, because, well, you worked today. So even if you didn't work, you still deserve it. So you buy yourself food that instead of cooking for yourself. The third way to do it, third step, is to basically try to work as little as possible and not do anything. Fourth step, complain about everything, especially your job, to your colleagues and your boss, and be a pain in the butt with your manager or your boss so that he fires you very, very fast. So you become even more poor because you will not have a job. So those are the 4 steps of being poor. I have a few more after the meditation. I'm gonna meditate right over there on the bench. But these are the first steps. So let's redo that. Of course, this is just a funny video. It's meant to point a little bit of the hypocrisy and really the ways in which people are screwing themselves over. And I've made it, and I'm making it because, well, it's a reminder for me, and it's also a bit of a frustration that I have with some of the people that I meet here, and because they don't really do what they should do with their money. They're earning so much more than back home, and yet they are spending the money on garbage, just absolute garbage. And I've seen this behavior so many times And it is why I've gotten richer, better and better every single year. And these people have to work all the time for their money. Like they've never built something that generates money outside of work because they work just for money. They don't work for assets. That's one of the best ways to get out of this rat race. And another beautiful meditation is over. So there are a few caveats, a few things that I should explain better when it comes to these assets. And in terms of assets, you have, well, you have liabilities and assets. Liabilities is something that depreciates and also might cost you money, and it doesn't produce much or anything at all. Well, actually anything at all is the definition, I think. So if I remember correctly, the second version, the second type is the asset. But there are two types of assets: depreciating assets, which produce money, but they also depreciate. For instance, a bike. If you use it for delivery, then it's a depreciating asset. It loses its value, but it also makes more money than it's losing. You can, if you are clever enough, you can make anything into a depreciating asset in terms of a bike, a phone, so anything. But yeah, these things come at a cost. So you can justify some expenditures, some things, but don't try to just spend. The idea is to spend as little. Well, if you want to be poor, is like spend all your money as much as possible, all the time, so that you don't have anything left ever. So you always are 100%. What's it called? Forced to work, forced to be part of the rat race every single time until the day you retire, or even after you retire, just because you didn't have anything in savings, you didn't accumulate any assets. And yeah, that's, you might say, oh, but there aren't assets in my income class, in my, I'm earning way too little to be saving and investing and buying things that produce money. The idea is that if you earn less and you think that way, the point is that you are the one who needs that the most. So the lowest you earn, the smallest amount of money you earn, the more you need this advice. And to be more poor, of course. Yeah. So I do get frustrated when I see people who start earning quite a bit of money and they just waste it. And they keep this cycle of just earning and spending, earning and spending, earning and spending, never doing anything. Is just a never-ending, just rat race, just a never-ending pain and struggle and inability to escape this unfortunate thing they call existence in terms of money. That's how I frame it. I'm back home. I'm going to take my things and go to work in Amsterdam because I have a 6.5 hour shift of delivering. and then I'm gonna go to sleep afterwards, just because I'm free from the other job. Thank you for watching and see you tomorrow.